This video was taken at the Finger Lakes Live Steamers Club layout in Clyde, New York, at an open house on July 25, 2015. This club hosts several open houses a year. Visit their website at www.fingerlakeslivesteamers.org for details. Rain had delayed the start of the open house. When we arrived, they were just pulling one of the 1.5-inch gauge engines out of the barn and hitching the riding cars to it. These engines can be powered by live steam or by gasoline engines and drivetrains similar to that in your garden tractor. The scale of 1.5 inches to the foot runs on tracks 7.25 inches wide.
Each of those areas swapping back and forth.
You know where you want stuff?
I'll pull the cart and shuffle the deck and I'll know where they go. First thing I'll do is that.
The Finger Lakes Live Steamers maintain storage facilities for members. An elaborate system of elevators, elevated track, and turntables allow members to get their locomotives and rolling stock out of storage or their vehicles and onto the layout easily. These clips show them putting a line of cars on the tracks, which will be pushed out to the 5-track yard and broken down into separate trains. This is 1-inch scale, which is modeled at 1 inch to the foot and runs on track 4.75 inches wide. Locomotives may be live steam, however the ones we will see today are electric running on batteries. Finger Lakes Live Steamers recently installed an industrial park and industry sidings on their 1-inch layout to allow realistic operating sessions, which they demonstrated today. They will also be adding live signaling to the layout shortly.
Hey, we're missing something. Yeah, go. The riding car, where you want it? Doesn't matter, or? Okay. That's what switching is, right? Where's the locomotive going to be, and where's the caboose going to be?
It's the mystery. see it. String of cars up. Things are finally beginning to happen.
Might as well. We're already committed now, right?
Okay. You only got the one.
Yeah.
All right.
I think what I'm going to do is put the riding car on first.
Well, actually,
But we have a nice track in here. How long is your range? You guys have like bridges and the train disappears.
You want to get it?
We got it.
Yeah, we can wander down and come back.
Hey, I just the bolts need to tighten up on this. Wait.
Okay. It's on the riding car. Okay. I can't remember if it's also sand coupler or something, or if it's at least.
Next, we have some video of trains running into and out of the 5-track yard, supervised by Yardmaster Ken.
I'm on the roll. I mean, this is, it's like, okay. Whatever you do.
It's about 100 and something.
That's what I do like. Everyone said the winter's gonna suck, but I'm like, I don't. Maryland summer's gonna
Depends whether or not you like snow. This is Roger Kayaza. He's our publisher on the Pop Vale.
that was years ago. That was years ago.
This is our water for
Simpler.
steamers.
It's
Yeah.
simpler. Just go to Wegmans.
We have water brought in. So, Roger, this is Brett. He's up from Baltimore. I know, you're standing still. He's in the Syracuse area on Channel 3 and 5.
Oh, cool. What do you do?
No. No, I can't.
No, just took full throttle and moved on. That's what we do.
You want to talk about shell shock?
When we were coming right out of the yard, I could actually seen that head off the throttle. We were just rolling downhill on our own.
Actually, no, I actually haven't had it yet.
Okay.
We had no problem.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was 4 or 5.
we were max throttle, but,
But
we
still moving.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Andy.
2 horns and no noise. So,
2 horns and no noise. That's the way you like it.
All right, here we go.
so we
Okay, as you can see down here, you see the post with the green stripes on it?
I'm going up to
Okay,
the.
it's a plunger. And what you're gonna do is you get down here, we're gonna punch
Yep.
it.
Then once you're out, then I'll lay your loco over to that dead track until we need it for something else.
Do you still have those radios? We could be official.
You gotta say over when you're done talking, Paul. There we go.
You're gonna be old.
Okay, what we can do is we can either pull up and back into these 4, or I can push them down and meet you there.
Really? We don't do that. I mean, come on.
Or you
Push
pull
down.
up a bit, I'll pull the pin behind
Okay.
the riding car, you lay the riding car over.
Well, why don't we just put it on the other track?
Well, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
But you don't need to take all your cars with you.
No, not at all. I
Well, I'll
agree.
hold the rest of them back here.
I understand.
Half. Whoop.
Good?
And hang on,
Hang on.
since you went through the spring switch. Okay, now come back.
You know, I've been in reverse the whole time. It just rolls down the hill.
It takes its little bit of safety time. Yeah, the trick on that switch move is that you stop between that turn on this one, you don't worry about this spring.
Oh, sorry. Purely experience. Okay with my leg?
As soon as you get past this.
Yeah, obviously.
Good enough.
I gotta use
A lot.
the throttle as the brake, you know,
That
to keep
too.
from going through.
Yeah.
Make
He
it.
wants to do it more old style with the conductor brakeman at one end and the engineer at the
Yeah.
other.
I was thinking, I should have got my gloves.
In this scale, it's not that critical. In 1.5 inches, I always wear gloves.
You do need your steel sole sandals though.
Okay, far enough.
Don't you,
I gotta throw this turn.
Ken?
Yep.
You need your steel soled sandals.
Yeah, the steel. Yeah.
Steel soled.
Steel-toed sandals.
Steel toe. Oh, I can't say it. Steel toed flip flops. Ken, we got Steve getting ready to come through.
Yep.
Sure, you were gonna make it on GQ.
Yep. As soon as you get backed in.
All right. You'll give him the come ahead.
Yeah.
2 feet. 6 inches. Oh.
Hang on.
And I didn't line it up.
Now,
Okay.
We have more than that.
just the one rear axle.
Okay,
on
we
there.
got a train coming in, so we need that.
Now the front axle. Back up another foot.
Steve, did you make sure your crew had their steel toed flip flops on? Yeah. Okay, we ready?
All aboard.
On board. Two whistles.
Okay.
Where's your horn?
Two whistles.
He's got bells, whistles, you got nothing.
Come up here like that.
Oh, safety first.
Brakes is when you put your feet down.
It's Steve. He found it. Found it in Pennsylvania. I don't know how he came across it, but he was down there for business, and he made arrangements to meet up with the owner, and the guy sort of gave him an interview. And he come back up and he says he's going to be up. This was last year. He's going to be up at the open house to see our place and stuff. He says I think we've got to pass the adoption process or something. And all of a sudden he had it, and it was that the engines and the caboose and cattle car and a box car, and yeah, it was. So he got to adopt them. He could give it a good home.
An adoption.
Which?
Action anymore.
Yeah.
So then he figured out what size plate to use based on that to get the weight.
Sure.
Yeah, the second revision and this is creating. Figured between making the body and that creates gave the amount of weight without having to bolt on large chunks.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, there's something about that.
That's it.
A tank
Having
I
fun?
love the
a
size.
lot smaller
So
than
for
the other.
traveling, the size is perfect.
I kind of wanted it where
So
I could,
does
Okay.
you know, if we wanted to go
Went
to
out with more
shape
cars,
or
you
something
came
like
back
that, I
with
could
less.
fit
Let's take a short ride with Engineer Tom on the 1-inch. The following few clips are from the G-gauge layout. Although there was very little G activity today, they have a nice layout, and it would be enjoyable to see it running.
really whipping him around. Apparently he's pants. So it's like, wow, I still got my.
So did you get the cover back on?
My dad opens up the door and there's 10 inches of snow. He's like, oh, so this is what it's like.
Trucker, if he got.
This winter we didn't have any warm. We got cold.